All right. Black Power is the General Seti, and I'm black at y'all ass again with this real fucking talk. Y'all know what it is. KingSeti.com online marketplace got all them classic Seti DVDs, t-shirts for the kings and the queens, African jewelry, hermetic jewelry, and a lot more up. God damn it, I got so many fly products coming that you need to be there on the site to see and be amazed. All right, check me out. Patreon General Seti got a live stream popping up tomorrow. Hermetic occultism exposed. Too raw for YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? I gotta go places that you can't go on YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? Can't go on YouTube. And so when it get that hot, I take it to Patreon exclusive for the family. Live stream. It's over 100 videos on that Patreon page. Hard body. Believe that. If you want access to them, become a patron today. General Seti. When it gets so goddamn hot, it's so hot that you can't have it on YouTube. You can't have it on Patreon. God damn it, I had to take it over to GeneralSeti.com, Seti University. Going over there, got over 500 videos on that site right now. 500, okay? And more to come. Heavyweight, dog. I ain't got to say no more. God damn it, you know what I'm saying? It's a lifetime of wisdom. You see what I'm saying? And when you graduate up off of that motherfucker, you is G-O motherfucking D. No, you's a titan. Nigga, you's a titan of the primordial universe. So go on over there and check me out. Just came up off of Seti YouTube page. Just dropped it on the African Serpentine Goddess, African Mermaid, dealing with that supreme science of the primordial universe. Black today, Egypt in America, the dilemma of Western skies. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that on up here. Go straight to work. Now, this right here, what we dealing with, let me go straight to work. Because I know you've been waiting. You're dealing with what they call the chakras of the earth. Energy centers of the earth. Now, they're going to put them where they think, they're going to give European people some power. You understand what I'm saying? But the ancient ancestors knew exactly where those centers were. You understand? And where you find the great ancient centers of African people is where you find those energy centers. You see what I'm saying? And so today you see right here where they moved them all into areas where it has maybe some non-African influence, this, that, and the third, but all the power centers were identified by the African people, and all of them were in the tropical regions. That's facts. They were in the tropical region. That's why when you look at the majority of all the high centers of education and learning, they were in the tropics, not far off of that equator. You see what I'm saying? And so when you see today, they realign the planet. They have effectively, you understand what I'm saying, taken us out of those areas. You understand? We don't even understand it. All we gonna do is regurgitate the shit that the Europeans say. That's why I had to go upside their head with that hermeticism. Motherfuckers won't talk about Hermes. Hermes ain't nothing but Serapis. And I'm sick of motherfuckers. Y'all motherfuckers sit up there with that corny shit talking about some goddamn hermetic teachings and shit. And trigees, so whatever that motherfucker, thrice magistus and shit. I don't even know how to pronounce, and because it's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, it's no different than Serapis and Zeus Aman You know, they created Mound, and you know, and to take the energy of Amen, the ram deity. You understand what I'm saying? Which is a warrior deity. Then you got Serapis, you know, Osiris and shit, that took the energy of Osiris, and Osiris as the Apis bull. And then, so now today you got what Hermes, who did stolen not just Tahuti, but Ra, the winged sun disk. Because that's where you get the caduceus. Motherfucker talk about hermetic teaching. Ain't no goddamn hermetic teachings. That's garbage. And then every time you want to put up, they'll have Hermes, hermetic, and then they got Tahuti up. See, that's the confusion, because you're never going to get it like you're supposed to get it. So if you continue to say, oh, these are the bitches, not the same. And that's where you wrong. It's not, it's no longer, you got an opportunity to defile the ancestors and promote some shit that you know that's garbage. The time is up for that. You know what I'm saying? So, I see a lot of motherfuckers and like I say, to the family, we understand that Amen means hidden, which is, again, the same as a cult, hidden. But some of you motherfuckers, not only are you hidden, you lying. So hidden is not the negative aspect. The damn lie is that, so you hide and give it you give it an aura of mysticism by saying a cult, and then when the motherfucker pull the curtain back and go deeper, and you see that it's a lie. So sometimes the mysticism, that's just like religion. Motherfucker, God, and God handed tablet through the sky, and God said, and so that's the mysticism. But the lie is just to cover the lie, to mystify a lie. And so that's what they've been doing all along. So be in the house tomorrow, Patreon, General Sarah Seti, and check me out. Now, let me get on off into this. I need it. Hold up. Okay. I like it. Let me move this in. I need more of this. Now, you see right here, when you look at the red area, which is a lie. See, this is another thing that I got to bust open immediately. They say, okay, many maps, they try to shrink the power of the Olmec civilization. You understand what I'm saying? And they'll put the Olmecs in. Some people, you see, right here, they show influence. You understand what I'm saying? This darker red is the homeland, the central area of power is which they and give it that little area. You understand what I'm saying? Not knowing that the Olmecs rule from goddamn North America down to the tip of goddamn South America. You understand what I'm saying? Their influence went from the top of North of fucking America down to the tip of South America. You understand what I'm saying? And, I must state this, that, yes, the Africans sailed in from off of the Atlantic and came, but they also came from the Pacific. They didn't just come from the Atlantic. They came from the Pacific also. So, they from a navigational, dealing with seafaring and ocean faring. You understand what I'm saying? The Africans sailed to what we call the Americas today from the West and the East. Okay? And that's facts, because when you're dealing with the Naga Kushites, you understand what I'm saying? In Asia. You see what I'm saying? In East Asia, down in Indonesia, in Australia, in New Zealand, and then going over into what they call Micronesia, Polynesia. You see what I'm saying? There's islands all through there. You see what I'm saying? And so the Africans touched the west coast of South and North America from the Pacific, sailing as navigators. You see what I'm saying? And so when you start looking at shit like Machu Picchu and all that megalithic building down in Peru and this, that, and the third, the goddamn Indians didn't have nothing to do with that. You understand what I'm saying? And no matter how much they want to thieve and think we cannot break down the science, I can break it down without no problem. That little fake shit that they putting up on the internet today, showing, putting some little, ain't invented shit but a bean, a goddamn taco or something like that. But ain't got no evidence to have constructed nothing in the ancient world. When you talk about the lying, talking about the Mayan calendar, it's not the Mayan calendar. It's the Egyptian calendar modified by the Olmecs when they got here. Okay, I'm sick of that. Yo, motherfucking Mayans, really, their classic age was around 200, 300 AD. And they talking about a calendar that go back 3,000 goddamn BC. You wasn't even here to do the goddamn calculation. What the fuck is you talking about the Mayan calendar and this, that, and the thing? It's not the Mayan calendar. It's the Egyptian calendar modified by the Olmecs when they got here. You understand what I'm saying? They're just like they talk about Greek alphabet. The Greeks didn't have no goddamn alphabet. That's the Demotic, the cursive form of the Egyptian alphabet that was applied to them goddamn grunts that the Greeks had. Ain't no goddamn, you know what I'm saying? They had an alphabet. I dare anybody to find and scroll and book from an individual that they said wrote a goddamn book before they came into Egypt. And goddamn it, I dare you to find one or two after they left Egypt. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't even have no books. And you talk about they got a damn alphabet. What the fuck you gonna need an alphabet unless you're writing and shit? You understand what I'm saying? If you ain't writing, you don't need no goddamn alphabet. Okay? And so they say that's the Greek alphabet. It's not the Greek alphabet. They did not have a goddamn alphabet until they come into Egypt. And then it was applied by the force of conquest. The Egyptians applied an alphabet to the Greek language, and because they were so damn dumb, it still was of no use to them, because 99.9% of all Greeks was illiterate any damn way. That's just like when motherfucker that created the goddamn print, Gutenberg. Gutenberg created the damn printing press in mid 1400. Shit, they didn't get that motherfucker cranking for real into the 1900s because shit, you got a ignorant population. There you go, mass print books for, and you got, so they had to damn teach them A, B, C, had to give them some damn, teach them the whole populace. So they didn't have, it was, even though they had the printing press, they couldn't get it cranked up on a mass level because the people was ignorant. You see what I'm saying? So when we talk about the Mayan calendar, there is no Mayan. And I'm going to just tell people, these Indians that was over here ain't nothing but from India. You understand what I'm saying? Those are Asiatic people that came through the Bering Strait. And I'm sick of motherfuckers. And I'm going to show you, when you look at a dark-skinned one, you can, or a light, is no different than when you go to India and you got the darker ones in the south, and then you got the lighter ones in the north. But when you put them motherfuckers side by side, they look just a motherfucking like. I'm sick of that. And so we know that straight hair people originate in Asia. I'm sick of this. And I dare anybody to goddamn, and you know that they nomadic. You know that they nomadic. They came through the Bering Strait. Goddamn it, at the Ice Age, goddamn half of North America was up under the goddamn ice. And then, goddamn it, last year, if you see how cold it got, goddamn it was snowing in goddamn Georgia, goddamn northern goddamn Florida was seeing snow. So you talking about this area of what we call North America is not far is closer to the goddamn North Pole than it is the equator. So I'm sick of people saying that African people are indigenous to this fucking land. I must state that. You know, this is just this scientific fact. You know what I'm saying? This is just scientific fact. Let me move down. So you see here, just to show that African people have been coming here and could have come here, I mean, many thousands and thousands, of, even far into the Egyptian dynastic period, even before that. Because goddamn, you got to deal with the fact that people, you got black peoples in Australia, you got black peoples in past Australia. You see what I'm saying? Papua New Guinea and all those Solomon Islands, Vanuatu. How you think they got over there? They ain't ice skate over there. They was on boats and you ships, and you ain't gonna put no little raft on the goddamn Pacific Ocean, or what today they call the Indian Ocean, which is the Kushite and soon to be named the African Ocean. So you got to understand these were ships, okay? Ocean faring ships, seafaring ships, okay, built on a level, not just where you can carry large exports from nation to nation. You see what I'm saying? So the white boy Thor Heyerdahl, okay, he had the Africans, I think they was from Cameroon, reconstruct an Egyptian ship. And he didn't even reconstruct the biggest one. You understand what I'm saying? And he tried to sell it from Morocco the first time. He tried it twice. The first time, it made it damn near there. Okay, if you look at the X, that was in 1969. That's where the ship went down. And then he came back the next year, July 1970, and made it all the way to Barbados. Okay? Made it all the way to Barbados. So that's facts that they could have done. And that wasn't even the biggest ship. The ship that he made ain't the ship that was bringing them goddamn 100-ton blocks down the Nile. Because you're not going to put no 100 tons on no fucking canoe. You know what I'm saying? And who's to say how many they had? You know, they couldn't have just brought one at a time. Goddamn, it's damn 2 million blocks on the damn pyramid. If they brought one at a goddamn time, it would have took them a goddamn 100 years to build that motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? So we showing and proving that our people was the only people in the ancient world that really had the ability to sail on the oceans like that. When you talk about the Hebrews, you talk about the Arabs, you understand what I'm saying? These motherfuckers was landlocked. Even when you talk about the Greeks and the goddamn Romans, they didn't go no further than the goddamn Mediterranean. You understand what I'm saying? They was locked into the Mediterranean. They didn't have no global, you know, if they wanted to go to Asia, them motherfuckers had to go by land. They had no ability to sail into Asia. You see what I'm saying? Only into the 1800s did the European navigate around Africa. You understand? In the and then was able to sail to Asia. In the ancient world, they didn't have that. Maybe up into the Romans, maybe when the Romans conquered Egypt, but before they conquered Egypt, they didn't have access to that. You see what I'm saying? And so you see here that when you talk about the Mayan, and because I want y'all to look at these motherfuckers, I got to state that. When you look at the Mayan, you look at the Inca, you look at the Aztec, you looking at the same Indian tribes in America. You understand what I'm saying? Such as the Cherokee, the Seminole, and all of them. The Mayan and the Aztec is in that same branch of people. And just as easy as it is to tell a black man from a goddamn Indian then, today, is as easy as it is to look at an Olmec, and a Mayan and see that those are two different races. Okay, all this thievery and shit where they trying to steal our culture. And when you go off into the man, I have to state this, that ain't no moral science or none of that shit or got nothing to do. That's Nile Valley knowledge. Even the layout of the goddamn pyramid sites and shit is still the Egyptian layout. All this goddamn metaphysical shit that y'all been taught by these goddamn theosophists, Madame Blavatsky and all the rest of these crazy, then fucked y'all brain up. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I got a hermetic goddamn occultism from Madame Blavatsky, fucking Aleister Crowley, and all these sick peckerwoods is what got you niggas in the state of confusion that you in today. Because the majority of them so-called teachers that you niggas following, they studying goddamn Aleister Crowley and them goddamn theosophists founded by Madame Blavatsky. Okay? The same witch that Hitler took his blueprint from. You understand what I'm saying? So that's where he got that Aryan, and a lot of people don't understand, that's where he got that Aryan shit from. He got that Aryan shit from Madame Blavatsky, the whole layout, his whole goddamn ritualism. He got, even the motherfuckers that was in his cabinet that was into occultism got it from Madame Blavatsky. You see what I'm saying? And so they didn't use that dumb shit to steal the history of African people. You understand what I'm saying? And replace it with some and mysticism is still in many respects a slick way of veiling a lie. You see what I'm saying? And motherfucker, oh man, this is a mysticism. No, bitch, that's a lie. You understand? I don't give a fuck. You can put a spell on it and this, that, and give it an aspect of mysticism, but it's a lie. So I put this up to show that there was no barriers. You understand what I'm saying? And that them people that you call the Mayan, the Inca, the Aztec, them motherfuckers came from the Bering Straits just like the rest of them motherfuckers. They was not indigenous to this land. And when they came through the Bering Strait, there were Africans already on this land. Yes, they were here. They were already here. You understand what I'm saying? But our people, you understand what I'm saying? Our tropical people. So, of course, we were more, you understand, in the southern regions, even in the North American continent, right around that Mississippi, because we already had master rivers. You understand what I'm saying? We had already, so when you look at what you call the Gulf of Mexico, they had dominated that whole Gulf, the Olmecs. Yeah, this was the heartland, and this is where you see majority of the pyramids and this, that, and the third. But when you start talking about the mounds and shit, that's Olmec. The only thing is they were further away from the epicenter, and they did not have the advanced technology to put masonry around it. So they just had the mound. If you go and look at the pyramids in Mexico and this, that, and the third, even though they got some masonry under it, it's still a mound up under there. So if the masonry would fall down, it looked just like them damn mounds in goddamn North America. So don't sit up here and play no game. Even they laid out like the pyramid fields in ancient Egypt. So I won't hear nothing about no Lemuria, no motherfucking Atlantis and shit. Them is all created lies to steal African people history. We don't need all that. We got too much greatness to be making up lies. The only motherfucker gonna make up a lie is trying to twist. If we see we got everything in Africa, show why we gotta create a lie. We don't need to create no motherfucking lies. Them was lies. And and no matter what you say, if any motherfucker out there want to put the boxing gloves on and get in the ring, I guarantee you they're gonna need that goddamn gurney to drag your ass up out of there, because I'm gonna embarrass you straight up. And so you see here, our people have learned the Gulf Stream. The first peoples on the planet that mapped the planet out on longitude and latitude. You understand? And as they map the oceans, they map the stars. You see what I'm saying? You got, which was what we call the stellar calendar. You see what I'm saying? They could navigate based on the stars. You understand? North and south. The southern hemisphere and the northern hemisphere. You see what I'm saying? The first people to circumnavigate the whole globe. We know this for a fact. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nowhere on the planet you can go, especially in the southern hemisphere, where you cannot find the evidence of African people. So you see here that there are many streams of currents in the ocean that could bring you to North America, South America without any problem. Okay, without any problem. And with the kind of ship they already, then when you talk about, coming across the Atlantic is, far shorter than the Pacific. And, if I have to do the math, but I think it's a shorter distance from Africa to the North America than it is from Africa to Australia. You see what I'm saying? I think it's a little longer distance, but either or, you know what I'm saying, that they had mastered the currents in the oceans. You don't even start hearing about Europeans doing this shit into damn near early 1900s. You see, late 1800s. Then, they coming out, after they done stole all of the African technology. And that's always, motherfuckers don't understand that. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfuckers get up under these beasts and then they give them certain shit and then they turn around and use it against them and shit. But we don't understand the nature of these people. You motherfuckers let your guard down and shit, and you allow them in and this, that, and the third, and before long your ass is binded in the goddamn cellar some goddamn where, or dead or whatever, with your house being usurped. And it go over and over and over. And somehow today you still have not learned. You see what I'm saying? Let me keep it moving. Cahokia, okay, another one of those great epicenters. You understand what I'm saying? And all of that is, even though, you know what I'm saying, you're going to see, what the remnants of the Indians, and that's what they is, the Asiatic Indian, because they got some knowledge from the old man. They teaching these motherfuckers. No different than when we went into Europe. You understand? Teaching these motherfuckers. They didn't, and that's why when you look at the mounds in North America, they do not have no masonry because they was not skilled. And they'll tell you the motherfuckers didn't have tools and shit, this, that, and the third. I don't know how, but you don't see no evidence of masonry. You just see mud mound. Do you know how long? You can read Dr. Ben's book. Goddamn, we had mounds. You had what they call the silt pyramid, where they took the silt, the fertilizer of the Nile, and made mounds. Goddamn, 200,000 years BC. You can read that in Dr. Ben. Goddamn, we talking about damn near the AD period. You know what I'm saying? And people say, "Oh, this man." I listen here. It's all right for me. I can go and build and look at it, but I'm not gonna be running from no goddamn mud mounds and shit. Checking out mud mounds. That's all right. It's okay. You understand what I'm saying? I know what it is. It's the most rudimentary level of that architectural know-how. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, if you take down the Teotihuacan and the Great Pyramids in Mexico, is a mound up under there. You understand what I'm saying? So even there, that just show you how ancient Egypt and motherfuckers talking about the largest pyramids was in. Man, if you don't go somewhere and sit your silly ass down, you understand? Look up freestanding buildings. If it got a mound up under it, nigga, it ain't no freestanding building. You see what I'm saying? These is not even freestanding structures, even though those are our people. That just show you how, what level you got to have tens of thousands of skilled laborers to pull off ancient Egypt. Even if a motherfucker got a little know-how, he still got to have the skilled laborers, the managers and shit. This, that, and the third. They didn't have that, so they did the next best thing. They put a mound up there, and they put that motherfucker there, and then they went, and which I must show, which they went around it. Let me jump off into some things, because we already there. Let me go right. I could come back up here. Now, this right here show you how close North America is to the North Pole. You understand what I'm saying? How in the fuck, as dark as some of the people in our race is, knowing that, the darker had to come first. You understand what I'm saying? That's just it. I don't care how that go. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no man as dark as Africans is on the equator gonna originate nowhere from up here. Because you just can't get no melanin. Either you got it or you don't. It ain't like white people can go to Africa and then just somehow miraculously get some goddamn melanin. Ain't no way you gonna have no melanin originating up here. And so that damn, you see how is in Michigan, all in the north, when that wind get to blowing, that shit come all the way down here. You understand what I'm saying? It could be snowing in goddamn Texas. And yeah, cold in the motherfucker. I was in northern Florida. God damn it, it was cold. Motherfucker had to put on a coat. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to stop lying to ourselves that we originate. When you talk about origin, in origin is gene. The gene, the origin of the gene. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it means. And so, goddamn, you cannot say how people's genes originated here. Now, we may be first to have migrated to the land, but because we first to migrate to the land don't make us original. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't want people to be confused by that. Now, this is a Mayan codex. Now, I can show you the difference between a so-called dark-skinned Indian or an Indian that did painted themselves black, because they will paint themselves black in certain rituals. Right here, you looking at an African. And I'm going to blow it up so you can see. And I'm going to be quick because I might have to do another series on this. And this is the classic Sambo. You understand what I'm saying? This is the classic Sambo here. The lip hanging and shit, black skin, but I can show you an Indian. Let me show you a dark-skinned Indian. Where that shit at? I don't know if I put them on there or not. I got a lot down here at the bottom. Wait a minute, this might be one right here. Right here. Let me copy this. Paste. See, niggas is confused. Niggas is confused. Wait a minute, let me get him in there. I'm gonna copy that. And I'm gonna paste it in. See, he ain't got the lip. He ain't got the lip. And you can tell the difference. You can see he got the two braids on the top of the head. So you can see the difference in what they call the African and the so-called dark Indian. Okay? There's a very clear difference. There is no straight-haired tribe in Africa. This is a dream. I'm dealing with this shit. Nigga, you got woolly hair. I'm trying to deal with this shit. Now, I didn't put this shit up since 20 years ago. Can anybody find me a straight hair tribe in Africa? Okay, you cannot, that's an Asian gene. So when motherfuckers take a nigga and put him next to an Indian, I find that disrespectful. You see what I'm saying? Because you trying to prove what cannot be proved. That motherfucker cannot find you. If you cannot find a straight head tribe in Africa, he didn't come from Africa. He's Asian. And so when you talk about the Caucasoid, the Oriental, the Indian, they all have straight hair. They come from the same origin. They come from the same origin. Okay? And see, you can see here, you see the African, you see he got the braids in his hair. You see what I'm saying? I showed that with the hemper, with the two braids that they have. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find. Okay, you know what? I'll get it the next time. You understand what I'm saying? I had to do a little research. So you can see clearly that the one thing that I wanted to bring up, which I got to clear, you see the damn Indian on this one, you can see they got the nigga hemmed up. He done stuck a goddamn spear in his goddamn, and he's bloodletting him. You understand? You got the bowl right down there, and he's bloodletting them. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't understand that this war with the Indians and shit been going on since our people got over here. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of people ask where the Olmecs went. God damn it, shit, a lot of them was exterminated by them goddamn people. You see what I'm saying? But you can see him right there. He just stuck the spear in him. He got him tied up. You can see his arms is tied behind it. It's like he got him tied up, and he just stuck the spear in him, and he's bloodletting. You can see the blood coming out right there. Okay. Now this is the Lotus. You understand what I'm saying? You can see the Lotus, sacred Lotus of Egypt. You can see it right here in Persepolis, Babylon. You see it right here in the Americas. I'm going to blow it up so you can see it. It ain't no coincidence that the Lotus is sacred all over the planet. A symbol of rebirth. Okay, a lot of people use it for other reasons. That it's a symbol of rebirth. Okay, to make it clear. That's the cosmic definition of the lotus flower. It closes in the nighttime and it opens back up again in the morning. And so that's a symbolic of rebirth. So it'll show the sun coming up out of the lotus. That's a symbol of rebirth. Now, whatever, people make it today, that's all right. I ain't going to knock that. But we got to deal with exact science so we understand that these gods right here got a lotus. They ain't sniffing no goddamn perfume. It's a symbol of dynastic resurrection, the continuation of their dynasty. You see what I'm saying? That's exactly what it means. And so you see right here, you see Pical. You see Pical as what? As a Naga. You see what I'm saying? And then you go to India and then you come to Egypt to see that this is one symbolism. This is one understanding. So when you compile, these are complex understandings. These is not just, these are complex understandings. These are not simplistic. These are complex understandings. That means you got to be taught all of this. To have so many similarities. such a high order of thinking, you have to be taught this. You're not going, in separate areas and just everybody coincidentally come into the understanding of these sciences. Stop playing. You understand what I'm saying? So if you say it come from a land, show me Atlantis, show me Lemuria. You understand what I'm saying? It's time to stop the madness. You understand what I'm saying? And get down to the facts. Okay, you see Quetzalcoatl as the serpent. You see what I'm saying? And he was the Messiah deity, the return of the dragon. You understand what I'm saying? Again, Osiris was shown as the serpent, which I'm going to show you. Quetzalcoatl, the flying serpent, already in ancient Egypt. All of this is a coincidence. You see what I'm saying? These are complex sciences that you still got to go even deeper in. You understand? To explain. You see that the elephant was in America. I had niggas lying and shit talking about where it was the woolly mammoth. The motherfucker just couldn't deal with that. Just like the German brought over the Rottweiler, the goddamn Doberman Pinscher, the goddamn Mastiff. These are German dogs, but they in the Americas today. Africans sail here with them elephant, just like they took the lion into Asia. You understand what I'm saying? Goddamn, the lions that's there, the Asian lion is almost totally extinct. You understand what I'm saying? Because the facts was it wasn't his natural habitat at all. Okay? Africa, you know what I'm saying? So that's the facts of that. This elephant was found in a tomb. You understand? Where we at? Well, we got a nigga out there. We got a nigga out there talking shit. Wait a minute. What this nigga name is? Okay, family, I don't want to put your ass up out of here, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Go where you like it. If you don't like it over here, you can take your ass where you like it. You understand what I'm saying? Straight up. Nigga, where you been, nigga, besides the liquor store, nigga? That's all I want to know. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't been nowhere further than the liquor store and your little neighborhood public library. You just need to sit back, nigga, and get taught. That's all you can do. You know what I'm saying? Because I know this shit for a fact. I ain't got no problem. I'm putting up facts. So you see here the Jaguar. The Jaguar was Olmec. Another, you can go all around the world. Wherever you go with the Naga Kushites and you deal with what? Shiva. It was the tiger skin. You go into Africa, from South to West Africa. It was the leopard skin. So even when you deal with the Jaguar was first sacred to the Olmec. And then the motherfucking Inca and the Aztec took it from the Olmec. Okay, the jade, nigga, come from the Olmec. All that, the pyramid build, the hieroglyph, come from the Olmec. Okay, these are facts. Not that it ain't up for no goddamn dispute. Okay, I'm sick of you motherfuckers that come from the bitch ain't been no further than the goddamn liquor store, the goddamn gas station, rolling up, a couple motherfucking blunts and shit, and go on YouTube and watch these crazy crackers and shit and all of that shit, thinking you can box with God, nigga. You can't box with me, nigga, at all. And I'm just gonna state that many little nigga out there think, and I done put more motherfuckers in the ground than goddamn bubonic plague, nigga. Don't get it twisted, okay? Little niggas in the comment. Patah, stay on them niggas, dog. You already know what it is. We have to embarrass these niggas. Nigga Hiccup, put his ass out of there. Shit. Out in there with that crazy shit. You understand what I'm saying? We looking at right here. Now, this is a motherfucking map showing the color variation of the world. And you can see, goddamn it, as you move up in America, how light it get. You understand what I'm saying? That's based on the area and what type of people it could produce. And motherfuckers sitting up here talking about they indigenous. I had to state it, Aboriginal. Aboriginal. I'm indigenous. I'm Aboriginal. To where? You understand what I'm saying? We showing you based on weather patterns what type of people would originate in these land masses And there's no way no black, you look in Africa, you look in the central part of Africa that a Kenyan or a goddamn Ugandan could originate. So what you gonna do? You gonna separate yourself from the family and say, oh, they ain't, from us. And many motherfuckers do that shit. I done heard motherfuckers say it. And I ain't got no problem stating that. I heard Bobby Hemmett say it. You understand what I'm saying? I heard him say it. And even though I watched Bobby, and Bobby has got a lot of brilliant ideas when it comes to occultism, he say some crazy shit too. And I call a motherfucker on that. That's dissension amongst the people. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? And then call Aleister Crowley name like he's the motherfucking Christ of a cult. I heard it for myself. But I know the background of people who say that. I give you credit for those things that you know, but then when you start going sideways and trying to shoot these goddamn darts from up under the table, then nigga, I got to deal with you. So I put up facts to show that we are not goddamn aboriginal or indigenous to this goddamn land. Okay? Straight up. Now, when I deal with that, I deal with the fact when you coming from Asia because they came through the Bering Strait. I proved that the Naga woolly head Africans are the original peoples of Southern Asia. Facts, flat out. Nothing but an extension of Africa. You got Kush Major, then you got Kush Minor, which is Asia and Oceania. You see what I'm saying? So when you look at the top, you see right there, you see the woolly head African. Then you see the woolly head albino. You see what I'm saying? Now, that's if we had a white man, that's our white man. We ain't no goddamn African went into no damn fucking Northern Europe and changed in the shit. Because the fact is, you can go to Asia and still see the woolly head African there. Okay, if he changed, why is he still there? You understand what I'm saying? He's still there. He looked just like he looked when he went in. So I had to state that. So you see the Khoisan people of Southern Africa, you see them with that peppercorn hair, and that's the same hair of this Buddha that you see in Cambodia, Thailand, and all that. You do not see no fucking straight hair Buddhas. I'm sick of you dumbass motherfucker. Nigga, you sipping on that goddamn Hennessy and you losing your goddamn mind. I'm putting this shit down facts. When you look at all the Buddhas, the ancient, all Christ figures in the ancient world with woolly hair, and they even mentioned in the goddamn scripture, goddamn it, a God having hair like the pure wool. They didn't try to edit that shit out. Okay? So I don't want you to put no straight hair motherfucker up next to no black man talking about they looking. That's bullshit. Now, when you look right here, this is the Dravidian, the dark-skinned with straight hair. Now, this is the Dravidian albino with straight hair. And so when you look at the goddamn Oriental and you look at that Caucasoid, you see where they come from, okay? And so let me bring this shit down. So here is an Indian, a dark-skinned Indian from America. I'm going to just put that out there, okay? I had to put that out there. And then this is a Dravidian. Both of them with straight hair got the same goddamn nose. And say, so when you talk about the Indian, the so-called dark-skinned Indians that was in America, them motherfuckers was Dravidians. Those are facts, okay? Those were Dravidians. And so when you see a light Indian in North America, and then you see the dark-skinned one like this, it's no different than in India. You got the Southern Indian woman, the Northern Indian woman. Now you can see the Northern Indian woman. You see her features is frail. Okay, the one in the Southern Indian woman got a few stronger features, but still weak in some areas, but much stronger than the lighter one. You see when her features is all frail. You see what I'm saying? And so when you come down, it's no different than when you're looking at a light or white Indian and a motherfucking dark Indian in North America. It's the same complex of Southern Indian, Northern India over in Asia. The same thing. So don't try to put the dark D's with the no. Both of them motherfuckers was over here, and they are the same goddamn race. Just like you got Africans that's dark skinned and light skinned. What the fuck is you talking about? Y'all want to say the light ones is made up. No, that's their brother, nigga. Don't try to play that, that 2-car, 3-car Molly on the motherfucker. That's 3-car Molly. You see what I'm saying? So here again, you see the North Indian man, and then you see the Southern Indian man. So again, when you see that dark Indian that they try to put up over here, he's nothing but the dark-skinned Dravidian. And the lighter one is his northern brother, a little lighter, but if you look at them, they got the same fucking hair. Fool ass nigga. Fools. Got the same goddamn hair. Look at them. They look damn near, you can tell they in the same bloodline. They in the same bloodline. Look at them. Got the same, matter of fact, they look like they could be sisters down there. Shit. Oh, shit. Cousins and shit somewhere down the line. Now, so when you look at, and so when they put a motherfucking African, when you see this is fucking Pical. This is an Indian. And this is the old man from a side view. And man, is no way you gonna mistake one of them for us. This is the damn eagle nose and all of that. You understand? Look like a motherfucker that broke his nose up in there and it then grew back crooked and shit. You can see ain't got no cheek bones and shit. Chin weak. You can see this is a brother right here. I don't even have to go through that. So it's just as easy as it is to show an African over an Indian today. You can do it. It's just as easy in the ancient world to show the difference between an African and a damn Indian. Let me come through this. Now, this is the mound at Levant. This is the earliest mound. Now, the thing is, what I want to show is that it was masonry around that. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't remove the masonry. This is a Olmec mound. It was masonry, so they had stones around it. But it fell down and they removed it. Now, wherever they took the stone, I don't know. But for a long time, I heard it was right around the mound, and so they didn't remove it. So when you go up in areas of the United States and you see the mound, you got to understand that's just the rudimentary aspect of what the Olmecs put down. They got mounds under their shit, but they were more advanced to where they could add masonry. But then when you get up in North America, all they could do was, construct a mound. Okay. And then Africans showed them how to do that. Okay. I want y'all to understand that. And so when you look here, this is the same mound. You see that ceremonial area where they had rituals and ceremony. You see that down there in front of any pyramid. Okay, so that's how it looked. This is Levanta. This is a reconstruction. So you see, this is the mound. This is the mound, and right in front of it is the area where they will perform ceremonies and ritual. And if you go into ancient Egypt, you see that same area in front of the pyramid. Is no goddamn doubt. If I had Saqqara, I could show you an even more open area. You understand what I'm saying? But this is where they perform their ritual. So if you see the pyramid here, you see the area in front of the pyramid where a lot of the ceremonies were performed. Right there, you see an African woman, the mother of the Olmec civilization. You see the mouth is down there. Exact. You can damn near take a mouth, her nose, them flaring nostril. I seen them try to put some old weak ass Mexican up next to the Olmec. You can see that it got flaring nostril. You understand what I'm saying? where it almost, you know what I'm saying? No, it's distinct. You understand? You can even see the eyes and how they, this is that woman. And then, that's the masculine side of that African woman right there. There's no damn doubt about it. And then we talking about putting the wood inside of the earlobes to stretch the earlobes out. You see that taken all over the world. This is not just some shit everybody, and I'm just showing you aspect after aspect. You understand what I'm saying? If you got one or two goddamn aspects, okay, you can say, oh, maybe that's a coincidence. But goddamn, all of this shit is a goddamn coincidence. And Africa is the oldest place where it was displayed, and it's still on the goddamn wall. I'm sick of this shit with you niggas. I'm tired of all that more shit, all that hermetic shit, all that antediluvian, goddamn old Lumerian garbage. I'm sick of all of that shit. Nigga, we need some land above the water that we can identify with. Goddamn it, that's enough. Our land up under the water, so they steal Africa. Oh, that ain't your land. All this show. Bitch, we need to focus in on something. Niggas can't even focus in. How you gonna have nationalism? Bitch, we need to focus in on something. What we gonna focus in on? So you see right here, Java man of the Khmer Empire. We talk about the Khmer. We talk about, I just showed Indonesia. You talking about Burma. You talking about Vietnam, which was the Champa, where you get Nag Champa and Cham, Kam, Ham. You understand? Black. I got to talk to you niggas. And so you see right here, the old man got the wood chip right in his ear. Nonetheless, from India to Africa, from Africa to the Americas, it's all a coincidence. You see the Himba. You see the Himba hairstyle on the little twa right there in Africa. You understand? I got the twa that wear the Himba too. It's not just the Himba tribe in Nambia, but you got many tribes in Africa wear the Himba. And I seen twa wear the Himba too. You see what I'm saying? So you see, not no goddamn Mohawk. That's where they got it from. That's where they got it goddamn from. Okay? And you see the little African right there. And so this right here is, I forget what city this is in. But you see, this is the one that got the braids in the back. You understand what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The sacred number 7 in the back. You see what I'm saying? And so that's, again, an aspect of African people. You understand what I'm saying? You see them, they twist their shit, but they don't do it like that. And they had that shit in two big ass, when you see them Indians, they had that shit in two big ass braids, because if they try to braid that little thin shit, you know what I'm saying? The little braid, that shit coming out. Straight up. That shit coming out. So you see the serpent on top of the head represent the crown and the brow chakra. All this a goddamn coincidence. They saw the Africans doing that. They ain't got no damn pineal gland that fortified like the African. They ain't got the complete system. You understand what I'm saying? Got a little melon, but that ain't African melon. Nigga, that ain't that cosmic melon. You understand what I'm saying? You can take it for what you want to take. You see the Olmec in the serpentine. That's the sun, symbolic of the sun. Even though that's anthropomorphic, that's the sun. He's raising up. You understand? Just like the sun resurrects every morning. He's resurrecting. You see what I'm saying? You see Osiris in the same position. It's symbolic of the sun. That's serpentine. That's serpentine in origin. Resurrection, the shedding of the skin, coming into a new life. Right there, you got there, they found sarcophaguses. You see what I'm saying? With hieroglyphs on the top of the goddamn sarcophagus. When you gonna keep lying to yourself? Talking about some Moors and Atlantis and all, gonna keep lying to yourself. They want to tell people that Africans didn't come to America until the cracker brought them here in the bottom of slave boat. Okay? And so you see right there, they standing on top of the sarcophagus. It's an Olmec sarcophagus. You see what I'm saying? They show it right there. It was at Levantum. Okay, at that same Olmec mound, which was a pyramid, the masonry, the stones fell down. They found the sarcophagus. Where you find pyramid sarcophagus at. And so this is Pical. He got a sarcophagus with hieroglyphs on it. And the Olmecs, the Africans of Egypt and Nubia, and on the island of Crete, is like some of the only nations in the ancient world that had a hieroglyph. You understand what I'm saying? That's significant. That these were some of the only areas in the world that had a hieroglyph. Okay? So you're looking at the green Osiris and Buddha representing not just, the green aspect of vegetation, the serpentine origin. You see what I'm saying? Renewal, spring, rebirth. You see Ptah, Osiris, Buddha. But you also see Pical. But see, that's Olmec. The Olmec was the ones that deified jade. Okay? And that's the pyramid. I've been to that pyramid. And see, what they lied and said is that in America, the pyramids only, were for temples. And that in Africa, the pyramids was for tombs. Till they found Pical, one of their greatest kings, buried down in the damn pyramid in a goddamn sarcophagus. Goddamn, man, with hieroglyphs on the top of the motherfucker. Man, you know what? It's time for us to stop playing. Ancient Egypt is the mother of all goddamn civilization on the planet. And Egypt is the manifestation of all of Africa. Egypt is not just Egypt of itself. Egypt is where all Africans in the ancient world, they funneled into Egypt to bring the best of themselves. So when you say Egypt, you're talking about every people, African tribe and nation on the continent has some energy that was added to ancient Egypt. So you see the ceremonial mask, you understand, the collar. Okay, let me come out of this. Now, I ain't gonna read this. This is Lucia. You understand where they found, this is in September 22nd, 1999, the Japan Times. And they discussing, an African with, an African woman that had the fossils of an African woman that have been found in, I think it was Brazil, that go back to like 12,000. And so ain't no damn Indian. These are motherfucking Indians on the Discovery Channel. What you want to call the Mayan, the Incan, the Indian of the day in Mexico was on Discovery Channel saying it was African. So I'm sick of y'all motherfuckers talking about the Indians was first. That's a bullshit lie. Now they tried to throw a spin on it by saying they came from Australia. It don't make no goddamn difference because they was Africans. When you break it down, they want to show you the Australians with the loose curl. They need to show you them ones that got their shit so tight on their head, like in Papua New Guinea. That's what they need to show you. You see what I'm saying? So I won't read that right now, but you can go back to some of my earlier video where I read. Okay? Let me come down. Now, this is the Mayan Codex. And this is almost like the Acker. This is eternity. It's the intertwining of yesterday and tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? That's eternity. And as you see right there, the two birds with the intertwining neck, you go into this one right here is in Babylon, Kush. This one right here is on the Narmer's palette. Okay? Showing you the intertwining of yesterday and tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? Eternity. You see? And so here you see the Nagas, the upholding of the heavens, the four pillars of heaven. You see what I'm saying? You see it in Egypt, and then you come and you see the Twa right there. You see the little Twa. This is an altar. You see the little Twa, and ain't no guy. And that's another thing. The Twa, the only African people have a portion of the race that's short like that we call the Twa. No European, no Indian, no Asian have a portion of their race is short like that. Only African people, which we call the Twa. So ain't no, so they're right there. You see the Twa were also, so it was the taller African and the Twa came over here, holding up the heavens. And so you see Acker, you see the again yesterday and tomorrow, intertwined in the griffin, intertwined in the Acker. And then I saw this myself at Uxmal. They used the two jaguars to represent yesterday and tomorrow, with the sun sitting in the middle. Right there, you see the African chiefs in their leopard skin. You see the Indian, which we should show you the Olmec, and you can see this one been painted black. That's the Indian. That's not the African, but he been taught by the African. He just stole, they done went over there and scribbled all the Africans off the wall, so your ass won't, but it's still enough evidence to show. So they got the jaguar skin. You go to India, they got the tiger skin. And again, the Egyptians with the leopard skin coming all the way from the Africans in the south. Okay, again, showing you Pical as the Naga. Okay, now this is coming also up out of the Olmec, the Sphinx. I mean, you got the motherfucking sarcophagus, you got the hieroglyphs, you got the pyramid and the Sphinx, and you got Stella. I don't need to say no more. That's Nile Valley. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the dilemma of Western scholars. I got a few more things I want to show. You see right there, that's the Hormaki. You understand what I'm saying? You see the Sphinx. You understand all through Africa. And then even in India, you see also the human-headed lion, which is the Sphinx. So you see our Kushite African family took these concepts all over the world. These is very, and you talking about in areas where ain't no goddamn lions. You understand what I'm saying? That's another thing that's very, very critical. You understand? You're talking about an area where, in Asia, the tiger was the divine cat. But then, in Africa, it was, so who really brought this science? Let me give you two more. There the general is right there at Teotihuacan. Damn, it's been 15 years ago. 15 years ago, I was there doing research. And people don't even understand. Even when I got there, I had already been studying under Dr. Ben and Dr. Clark 15 years before I got there. So I wasn't there no little nigga. I was already G.O.D. at that time. So motherfucker, when y'all ready to, when y'all want to stack it up, motherfucker, make sure your resume is right, motherfucker. You came, motherfucker, that's 15 years ago. And I have been studying under Dr. Ben and Dr. Clark 15 years before I got there. So when you're ready to when you're ready to get in the ring, make sure your motherfucking resume wet. Other than that, motherfucker, keep studying. You understand what I'm saying? Because I can guarantee you can't fuck with me. That's a guarantee. And so you see it right here, and I'm going to end there. This is the difference between the pyramid of Khufu. You know what? I want to show one more thing just to back up the pyramid of the Olmecs and the mounds of the Americas, to show you that those are actually, it's the same blueprint. Only thing is, in North America, they didn't have the ability of carving masonry. You understand what I'm saying? They say they don't even find no goddamn tool. You understand what I'm saying? And that's hard. If you really build it, in Egypt, they finding tools all over the place. So when you talk about Teotihuacan, as beautiful as that area is, and it was constructed by the Olmec. Wait a minute, let me go down quick. But it shows you the difference between the master and the student. And this motherfucker got a mound up under it. The pyramid of the sun, Teotihuacan. The Khufu's building is a self-standing structure. So ain't no mound or no dirt or nothing. The only thing holding it up is them damn blocks. Okay, here we go. So now this is one of the mounds in North America. I don't know exactly which one it is, but you can see the platforms. You understand what I'm saying? That they constructed. You see, and when you come down to Teotihuacan, you can kind of see the platform. You come up here, you see the platform. I even got a better one. Hold on. I even got a better one. Where you can see it from the top. Here you go. Here you go, right here. Let me bring this one up. Let me bring both of them up. Let me get one, and I'm gonna sit it on the same palette so I can have them side by side so you can see. I think that's good enough. I think I could use that one. Okay. I'll just set it on top of it. So you see right there, you see this is a more, because that's the master right there, or the Olmec. They the masters of the land. But you can see, you got the one platform, and then they go to the, and but they could have did it more than once. You see how that right there was smoothed off. You understand what I'm saying? But that's, this is the greater and this is the lesser. But it's just showing you that there's actually a mound that's helping to hold this one up. You understand what I'm saying? Let me show y'all some things. Let me keep it moving so I can get on out of here at 12. Got 4 minutes. I want to show y'all some shit that you ain't. Wait a minute, let me come down. Where that one at? All the way at the bottom. There's so much shit. Here you go. Now this show you Pical shit. You see what I'm saying? You see what that shit is? You see where they found that? A lot of times because they got dirt up under that shit, the grass started growing and busted down because they ain't using no 2-ton blocks. They're using small damn stones and mortar. So eventually that damn mound gonna get to growing grass and shit. It knocks it. So when you go down to the Americas, they found all that shit in rubble. Okay? I don't want y'all to be confused. So anybody try to compare that shit to ancient Egypt, nigga, you ain't seen that shit. You go to Egypt, only thing you got to do, nigga, is remove the sand. That's all the fuck you got to do. There's color's still there, the carvings is still vividly on the wall and everything. And I want to show y'all this before I get out of there. You know what I'm saying? Which they rarely show this. You see what I'm saying? They rarely show this. They rarely show this. Where's that? Damn it. I want to show y'all this Olmec head. Where the hell is it? That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. Where is that at? If I don't find it this next go around, I'll show y'all the next time. But I think I need to show you it so y'all can see. Damn, I thought I put it right up in there when I did this. Wait a minute. Here you go. There you go. I don't know why I skipped over it. Here it is. Now that's right there is at Teotihuacan. You understand? They try to say it's an Olmec. You understand what I'm saying? It's what they call the pot belly kind. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to show you an exact copy of it. You understand what I'm saying? They try to tell people they don't know who the fuck built it, but they never show the Olmec head that's in front of the goddamn pyramid. It's one of those pot belly type of Olmec heads. It wasn't the most elaborate or the I'm gonna show you it, and I'm gonna be that's a pot belly Olmec. That's in Guatemala. See, you know what I'm saying? That's in Guatemala. You know what I'm saying? They not the most advanced of the carvings, but it's still Olmec. All right, it's 12 o'clock, y'all. But I want to show the one that was most like the one that's at TOTY. I'll show y'all. It'll take me some time. I'll get it together even. Here it go right here. Here it go right here. This is one they didn't even finish. You see what I'm saying? That one is at Levant. You see what I'm saying? So they never show people, you know, and you have to get up on it because they probably didn't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? But most people don't even know what's there, but it's an Olmec head. So that proves that they were the ones that created the greatest pyramids that's in the Americas. All right, let me come on up out of it. All right, family. Where we at? What's up, Harpo Beach? What's up, bro? Why you ain't what's up there? I guess I got to address one nigga before I get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? Harpo Beach. Come back on in, Harpo. Come back on, Black Power family. Come back in, Harpo. Address whatever you address and address that shit to me. Come back in, Harpo. Come on, Harpo. See, the thing is, you understand, we don't allow little niggas to come over here and say nothing. See, y'all can go over there and hijack another motherfucker pay. When we come over here, we teach. You don't like what the fuck, you take your ass where you got to go, nigga. Come on, Harpo, address me so I can set your ass on fire, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Every blue moon, I got to set me a nigga on fire. Come on, Harpo, don't run. Bring your ass on, nigga. Let me go out. Give me 2 minutes, y'all. I want Harpo to come on in. Don't run now, nigga. Get your monkey ass on in here. You running your goddamn fuck? Bring your ass on. Bring your ass on. Please say something to me. Okay, he ain't coming. You didn't come on, you didn't bitched out, nigga. All right. You go. All right, family. I just wanted to address that. You know what I'm saying? I already know. I just wanted to see if he was gonna man up. You know, he wanted to sit out there and appreciate you, Patah. Thank you for taking care of the house, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do. When we cut off that lifeline for niggas to jack off, they get to acting round bunctious, and we had to go upside their motherfucking head with the wisdom. I'll be black tomorrow. Make sure y'all go on Patreon. Y'all know what it is. General Cyrus Seti got that hermetic occultism exposed tomorrow. Come on, Harpo. Get your ass back on here. Harpo. Well, the motherfucker got a nigga named Harpo. You know goddamn well when the motherfucking nigga named Harpo, you know ain't nothing. That's a silly nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Patreon General Cyrus Seti got that hermetic occultism exposed tomorrow. Go on and register, be in the house. To my family out there, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, GeneralSeti.com, Seti University. We in the house. Black Power.